It. Mine, fantastic. Better than it was when you saw me at the library earlier today. I'm gonna share this out because I didn't share the one earlier. I was too in my things, but I want to talk about it because I figured something out this afternoon. Just give me a moment. Let me share. Um, my bad. I need to share one more place, and that is on YouTube specifically. And then I'm gonna get on with it. Oops. Okay, now I'm back. So let's talk about it. First of all, I got a cup of coffee. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. What fuels me doesn't have to fuel you. Love me, and I'm gonna love you too. Second, it's approximately 94 degrees outside and muggy. It's getting ready to storm, and there's no electricity. I'm cool with it, honestly. I even went ahead and went for a while without music or anything just to see how far I'd come versus where I'd been and how far I'm trying to go. You know, it's one of those things to say you're going to be the president of these United States. People look at you crazy anyway. They're like, oh, you must really have some nerve about you. But then to admit that you have some flaws about you and you still want to go out and help other people, you still believe that you can be a positive impact on society. Well, very few people are going to believe you when you say something like that, right? Man, the side of like my skin being out in that sun. This is the thing about wearing the hat and the sunglasses is that my skin is not coloring properly, so to speak, and it started to bug me. Like I feel like I'm getting that 5 o'clock masculine going on down here and things, and that just don't work for me. So we're gonna have to be concerned about lighting. Maybe some other time, though, not at this moment. Not the most important thing. I wanted to talk to you about complex PTSD with dissociative identity disorder earlier today, and I'll have to unlock that video when I'm done with this one. Um, I was at the library and I was discussing how difficult it was for me to get some things done, which reminds me I'm going to get off of here in maybe 30 minutes or less because I need to send a message. But actually, let me see something. I I've been looking for ways to help other people understand and explain complex PTSD and then complex PTSD with dissociative identity disorder because they are not absolutely, so to speak, one and the same. Um, and that's something that needs to be discussed in other venues in and of itself. But I want to more, I just want to define a thing really quickly. Um, Life with PTSD is like life needing glasses. No one says you're less intelligent because you need bifocals. In fact, they presume you're even smarter for it. No one says Well, there must be something broken about you because you need sunglasses when you go out in the daylight, right? It's just sunglasses. It's what you need in order to get through. People don't. But that's it. Okay, so PT having life with PTSD is like wearing glasses. Life with complex PTSD is not knowing which pair of glasses you're gonna need when you get up in the morning. Life with complex PTSD with dissociative identity disorder means you may wake up one morning and not need the glasses, but by that afternoon, you need two different pairs of them. Kind of like you need readers that also have blue light blocking. Understand? I think if you can wrap your brain around life with PTSD, complex PTSD, and complex PTSD with dissociative identity disorder, then maybe you'll begin to understand my existence. I can't tell you that you're going to understand me. Um, that's a work that remains to be seen. Um, in some ways, this Janine is an unpainted canvas. And I've got a permanent filter with just the right light on it. You know what I mean? It's never going to look cloudy or dark or dim again. Don't get me mistaken, as I just said in the earlier stream, I'm shaken about filling out this paperwork. Yet, the paperwork doesn't make or break me. Having it in and not having it in doesn't really do that thing. It's not a sin, it's not a crime to not get paperwork in on time. It shouldn't be something that's held against people who have done their absolute darndest to show up in a world that doesn't want them, that wasn't made for them, that doesn't care about them, that doesn't, in a world that doesn't. Ooh, my face is so skinny looking to me. I know that I'm healthy. I've had plenty to drink and I'm eating and those things. It's just like, where did the chunky me go? I still got cheeks. See, that's a lot of cheekbone in here. This is all my apples, all up in here. But I've lost, I think, 7 or 8 pounds in the last month or so. Just walking around town, getting things done, taking care of me, doing the right things, putting the right things inside of me. For the most part, y'all gonna have to forgive me as I get ready to light this cigar. I gave up on cigarettes, but the cigar thing is more to do with the men in my life than some of the other things. For a while there, I was hung up on cigarettes, kind of missing my mom when I was younger. The memories of her then, I keep remembering she died in her 40s. Technically, I've outlived my mom. And I lived without her longer than I ever had her. Especially when you add to that the number of years that I was, in other people's homes or childcare or care. You know what I mean? I was watching this documentary. Um, I think you'd call Jake more of an essayist, kind of up there with Illuminati. It's unfortunate that both Jake Tran, I think is his name. It's unfortunate that both of them have had some type of like ooky conspiracy around them. But then again, you're out here long enough. It doesn't matter. Someone's gonna make a story about you. There's somewhere a whole bunch of people talk shit about me, baby. All behind the scenes. They're getting ready to start doing it in front of the camera if they haven't already. And I'm just like, okay, oops, there goes my reputation. Like I was worried about it. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's what I would call like a visual essay genre. Uh, I wouldn't mind being put called it a part of that niche, though. I'm a bit more interactive than say Jake and Illuminati. One, because I live stream. Two, because I want to engage you in conversation where they want to give you information that may be conversational. So that's why I use their content sometimes to do my own thing. Um, but I say all that to say I was watching a documentary, or Jake did an essay, so to speak, on the American educational system and how, it was predicated on the idea that we needed factory workers. The bottle was built off of a Polish bottle. Uh, Same thing. We'll make your children, like, we can't get you to do what we want you to do, but we can take your children and raise them for 8 hours out of the damn day, and they're going to do exactly what the fuck we want them to. And that's Generation X, for the most part. A little bit. Uh, oh, definitely. To be honest, really, I need to be honest here. So it's more the end of Gen X. Like if you're talking 77, 78, 79 on into the millennials. When you get to the Z's, they are like you can kick rocks on that shit, right? So mostly millennials are affected by um, the choices that Boomer and older Gen X parents made. You know, sing about to the devil's playground for 8 hours a day and not paying attention to what the fuck they were learning, only to find out that they have learned to outmaneuver you, outthink you, out believe you. And I mean that to say your children believe more in character today than you ever did. You were told to show up as a character in a particular way in life, so to speak. Your children were taught what it is to have good character. Hey, Von Eric, how's your spirit? Larry's great. He's in the other room. I just got back from the library and running around. Things did not go as I anticipated today, but they went, and that's most important. That I didn't get lost in the sauce, so to speak. Um, I was just talking about, we have this. This is another content creator's essay. If I find it again, I'll post it up there on my community tab. But we have mostly society has given away their children to the government, whether you want to believe it or not. Like, parents are slowly now waking up and snapping out of it, but millennial children were really raised to the machine. while telling them that they had to be people of character and value and things. Uh-oh. One of my neighbors is setting their house on fire, child. Sorry, I just wanted to grab this bag. I saw something I didn't appreciate. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. It's been interesting, honey. First of all, at like 2 o'clock in the morning, the power went out, and my neighbors was arguing at 3, and then I just got up and started doing my thing. I was anticipating something starting today, and it didn't, and that's disappointing. I'm not someone who does well with hurry up and wait. Don't tell me you gonna be ready for some shit and don't be ready. Um, the library was fine. It wasn't impactful, although I did see the people out there signing up a lady, Kristen Engel, I think, to get her name on the ballot so that she could take over as a state congressman for who's in office. I can't think. It might have been it might be Cinema. Anyway, it's someone to so I signed it. She's a Democrat, and I didn't get mad about it. She's concerned with water, land rights, those things. And then I was more informed than the lady who was having me fill out the form, and I felt some type of way. I'm like, shit, I need to run. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run for president. So let me just go and sign this and be a part of the democratic process. Ta-da! Look at God. But actually, it was on the way to the library that actually got me, and it was one of the funniest things today. I met this gentleman named Z while I was sitting at the bus stop, and we were sitting there minding our own business. Z is looking to the left, and I'm looking to the right, and all of a sudden, this older white gentleman comes passing by the back of the bus stop, behind the thingy, but you can see him coming. So as he's coming, he is topless. He got on pants and got a belt on, and you know how they are. The older, like in their 60s or 70s, they get like that bearish type thing where it kind of flop a little bit in the front, and it's all white and just belly meat. It's not pink belly, it's white belly. Right. Soft white underbelly. It was just like that. His soft white underbelly and his backside came flashing behind the bus thing. And Z and I just looked at each other and started laughing. And so to look back over, he's continuing past the bus thingy. And there's just the crack of his behind. It's the crack of it. This is the thing. The reason why they say, okay, people, please forgive me for this. Forgive me for this. But the people of the predominant culture from the backside, when y'all are like pale, and y'all do look like piglets, like little piglets. Like your skin has that, like you can see the little pores, like you can on a pig skin after you take the hair off and you clean it and you're getting ready to see. You have to really know what it is to clean an animal to understand what I'm saying. But when you remove all of that, you can see it just look like this little. Have you ever seen what they call them little things? Suckling pigs. If you have ever seen a suckling pig, okay, that's what a man backside look like. Okay, I saw that twice today on 2 different people. That is the Tucson experience. This Z, who's obviously he's not from the United States. He's been in Tucson for 12 years. From I want to say, if I were gonna put my druthers on it, I want to give him a West Indian, West African kind of something, darker skin, a little bit leathery, curly though, hair, very, very slim, slight of frame. We just look at each other and we're just like, you only gonna see that shit in Tucson. Only in Tucson. It's because I tell people this, and I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like crack addicts move here to retire. Tucson's cheap. Tucson isn't as cheap apparently as Mississippi, but Tucson's pretty damn cheap. And you can retire. Anyway, like it was just okay. So then the second time, and I might have seen it 3 times today, but I'm trying. Nope, I saw it 3 times today. Once was at the library, and I think that this was the same little girl. She might have ended up at the gas station when I was on my way home, but she's at the library, and I'm at the library minding my business at the little computer, charging my stuff, waiting for this email to come, and then I look up and to my left, and there is just suckling pig crack, just staring at me, and I'm like, but why? What did I do to have to stare at the crack of these people's ass today? So then I am walking up to the gas station, and this young lady and this young man are standing outside. And now they've already got drinks and things, and they're chit chatting. So I don't know why they end up going back inside. Or maybe they just passed the door and I don't remember the door. I was carrying my stuff. I wasn't really looking. But as I'm walking up and I'm looking, they walk in front of me. And there is just this lily white ass crack again. That's the third time today I have looked at the crack. And it's okay. They talk a lot of ish about our young men having their pants sagging, hanging down around their arse. But in Tucson, you are going to see a lot of naked, pale caucasity out of this bitch. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know what it is. It's I don't know if it's like a gift. Shut up, Von Eric, because you can hear the thoughts in my head and you're laughing like I got a spiritual gift for white ass cracks. Shut up. That is not it. I don't know what it is, but like, why? Why? And I was not in a great headspace today, right? I'm not in a great because I'm trying to accomplish these things. I was hoping to be out of here tonight. Shut up. I don't care, Von Eric. I was hoping to be like in a hotel somewhere, minding my business today. But instead, I am looking at ass cracks all day. And I am not a proctologist. And I really don't give a shit. So I do not understand why this is my outcome. Someone needs to explain to me, Von Eric, if you know why instead of being where I wanted to be or comfortable or knowing that I'm not going to be homeless, if you could explain to me why instead of that happening, I saw ass crack all day, drop it in the chat. Because it don't make sense to me. I mean, I think I saw some skinny people ass cracks today too. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why me. Yes, I'm hot. It's 94 degrees outside. Of course I'm hot. I would like, I don't want to sit outside. I would like a cool breeze to go ahead and kick in now. So the storm is coming sooner than later. Then again, the storm might pass right by me. Seriously, y'all, I watched the storm roll up to the mountains, rain down on the mountains, rain around Tucson. And it was like God was looking at me like, I bet you want some of this rain, don't you? Wouldn't you like for me to just pour down some of this rain on you? Don't you just want me to rain down, fall on you? Yes, Lord, could you please let it rain on me? Actual rain, dollars and cents. Could you help me get my business funded? Come on, Lord, let's do all of it. Right here, right now. No, instead, what did I had to see? Ass cracks. Make it make sense to me. Nah, man, I'm not playing along with you. The legacy, something or other. I ain't playing that game today. Y'all gonna explain to me. That's gonna be my legacy. Looking at ass cracks. No. Don't worry about my thoughts. Tell me the truth. Don't be laughing at what you think you hear. Like right now, you hear me thinking, God damn, what is that in my tooth? And then I remember it like with the spaces between. Stay out of my head. It's not safe in there, Von Eric. That's the whole point of talking about complex PTSD with dissociative identity disorder. I don't know which one of me you gonna get, especially if the world keep fucking with me and putting ass cracks in my face. If the Lord don't shut your mouth, shut up. What you said? Nah. What is it you hear? Seriously, like shut your mouth. Shut up. Show like what is it? What is it? Don't be calling on Larry. Don't go sit in the back with him. This ain't none of that shit. Larry can't come to the front. No, there's no one else coming up to the altar. Somebody make sense of it. Come on, Von Erich. Let me hear. You see Mark Harris and he afraid. Mark Harris should be very afraid. Like, March, June is coming. And I said July, bruh. We're going to dot you in your fucking eye. Like, seriously, what's up out here? Y'all won't play these games? We're going to talk about it. Come on. Dad, don't play with me, Von Erich. Get out of there. I said what I said. Explain to me why instead of things going my way now, don't be naming names and shit. You tell me what you think. Now, don't be afraid. It's not. Tell the truth. Why is it that I got to look at ass cracks all day? Instead of things going my way, instead of things, somebody saying, you know what, let us just do right by JP, because Lord knows JP has done all kinds of amazing things as is out here in this world. Listen, my favorite tarot reader got a video up right now. At this time, nobody can be trusted. And do you know, after the morning that I had, don't send me a message last night telling me that you're going to be, and then this morning you don't do shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I be feeling some type of way, Von Erich. What is we doing out here? What are we talking about out here, Von Erich? I had to look at white people's behinds. Von Erich, come on. Stop trying to listen to me and tell me. Look, stop trying to listen to me and tell me what I think. Okay, instead, stop laughing at what I'm thinking and tell me the truth, Von Erich. Why was I looking at white people booty all day? Like, is there's someone in my spiritual energy who has to wipe asses all day? And it's Nurse John. It's Nurse John, right? There's a YouTuber out here his name is Nurse John. And he must be like, he make YouTube videos. He's really great. I think it's absolutely funny. Like, he's a nurse in real life, obviously. So maybe he's out here like wiping asses when he don't want to. So he figured before I could have my blessings, I just had to look at people's asses all day. Is that what it is, Von Erich? Just tell me. Tell me. Everybody want to send me on like a spiritual detour or like spiritually haze me because they don't believe that I'm talented or I got these gifts or whatever it is. So is that it? Is it like I just, did Von Erich, I'm waiting for an answer. Don't stay away from it. What do you mean you're staying away from it? Von Erich, but you listen, you say you're not going to get into shit. You already in it, Von Erich. You already over here. You are like you in this part of my brain. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you like in this, you over here trying to decipher some shit so that you can take back some information to the hive. Like you can take it back to the rest of the bees and be like, that's what she mean to say. No, Von Erich. Today, what I mean is, why did things, okay. So literally, is it possible to say that things went my way today? Shut your ass up. He said, yup. Shut. Get out of here. Get to the part where you giving information and not stealing shit, okay? But anyway. Okay, can I say that my day ended better than it started? Maybe. I mean, I got lunch money, that thing, but like, I'm alive. I'm still here. That's a blessing. That's a plus. You gotta just say something about that, by the way. You ever notice how religious people, specifically Christians mostly, but Christians will always be like, I'm living. I'm breathing today. The Lord woke me up this morning. Like, that's the most amazing thing. You ever notice that you don't hear that shit from drug addicts, though? They get up and be like, all right, time to go get my... Like, they just get up and go and take care of shit. Like, addicts be like, listen, if I don't go and get this fixed before 9:15, the world is going to be fucked up for me and everybody around me by 9:45. And so they just move out. They get it done. But them ones that just wait on the Lord. Now, yes. Here I'm waiting on the Lord. Don't get me wrong, but I put in a lot of work. I done wrote everybody except a politician because them motherfuckers is crooked anyway. I got more luck at being the damn politician who fixes the shit that I need fixed than waiting on a politician today to get it done. You dig? You picking up what I'm putting down. So I forgot what I was gonna say. So anyway, I'm saying all that just to say, like, I feel like they really just, they're surprised that the Lord let them wake up that morning. I mean, see, but you see what I'm saying, Von Eric? It's like Christians are surprised that God let them wake up. Where I'm a spiritual person, I believe in the Most High. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ as a prophet. I believe, you know, I know I'm supposed to wake up tomorrow morning. The only way I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow morning is God done came to me and today and been like, well, come on, girl, it's time for you to go home. And he hand walked me in through the pearly gates up there right next to him, and we kicking it. Which means I'm in heaven and I really ain't like going to sleep no more. So there ain't shit for me to wake up from. You picking up what I'm putting down? But these people, they're more like they open their eyes in the morning and they're like, oh, I got one more chance at it. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory. Because they didn't think that they were going to have, like, that's when you know it's not the Lord that's still working on you. It's you who needs to work on you. Like, see, a Christian addict would say, I'm alive this morning because they are more than likely recovering or trying to recover or recently relapsed or something along those lines that makes them realize that it's something inside of them that they still need to work on. So they're going to say it that way. But the majority of the people who are in the upright and know the Lord, know they've been walking with him. Me and Lord been skipping rope and holding hands and singing and dancing. I don't really worry about waking up anymore. I don't really worry. I despise the idea that I'm gonna have to wake up in this motherfucker another damn day though. So Von Eric, I'm not playing. Don't think that I done forgot what I wanted an answer for you from. I ain't got off topic. Explain to me why I saw nothing but suckling pig behind all day when I should have been minding. Von Eric, keep that to yourself. I might have been. Had I not been concerned about paperwork, other responsibilities, anything besides my day job, you forgot your answer you wanted to say. You're a storyteller. You know exactly what your answer is. Don't play with me. When I think of the host of things that I could have been doing today, but things did not go the way that I wanted them to. Now, Von Eric, what am I going to do? Because you won't tell me why. Like, see, if you would tell me why it went that way today, then I would make an attempt to go a different way tomorrow. Right? I'm trying. I am trying. But you're not working with me, Von Eric. You giving me bullshit right now. Von Eric is literally like, y'all ever seen one of those little tops, and when you spin it, it turns into like a spinning rainbow, but then it slows down and it's something else. Like Von Eric is literally trying to spin the top as fast as he can so that I will fly off of what it is that I'm trying to get him to answer for me, which is why I had to see that all day instead of getting things accomplished. You say you planted it, you asshole. You know, that's some bullshit. You know what? You know what? That's some bullshit. I got a seed for you, all right? I'm gonna plant something. Keep on playing. Keep playing in my energy, Von Erich. And I'm gonna plant something. I'm gonna plant my flag firmly in your Nara. Keep up. Keep on. I will find a way to get outside myself today. You think you cute, and you alright. You not bad looking. Yeah. Oh, now you want to snap? You damn straight. Actually, one of my favorite TV shows back in the day, by the way. Snapped, honey. That's some amazing shit. Like if let me see how much battery I got over here talking all this shit. I could charge it, but anyways, this is besides the point. Uh, listen, you wanna know damn near every woman over 30 watches Snapped, whether she tells you or not. I want to say over 25. I'm over 25. She watched Snapped. Whether she tells you or not, she watching Snap on the low low and she figuring it out. Listen, there was the Snap episode, Bon Eric. Cola, if you out there with your fine ass, child, this will relate. Listen, I'm gonna stop, man. Seriously, Cola, child, get you a man so I can stop, because he'll make me. Not, anyway, I'm messy. I'm being messy. But so, okay, so this is it. This is the story, right? There was a Snapped episode, and this is when I lived out near the Virginia area. We lived in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and this took place in. It wasn't in Plymouth. It was between Norfolk and Elizabeth City, though. Okay. Shut your mouth, Von Eric. Yeah, listen, Von Eric. There's a lady out there. Her name is Cola. She get it's a White Heart 314. You done seen her in my chat. She fine. She man, I can't help it. If you are gorgeous, I'm gonna tell you you gorgeous, and she is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And I hope she doesn't take what I'm about to say in the wrong way. She is absolutely gorgeous, and she does not wear the last year or two on her person. Her ex is a piece of shit who's in this space, who, along with a bunch of other men, targeted me, targeted her. You say post the link. Look at you. I can't. Cola, if you in the cloud or in the chat, do that thing for me. I'm on YouTube right now. So I'm on YouTube. So I'm not on my restream or anything. But I will, if you go look though, in the last 24 to 48 hours, I have posted either something from her timeline onto mine or I've commented to hers. But anyway, it's Heart Cola. It's a White Heart or at White Heart Cola _ 314 Purple Heart. Because she just bought me lunch for mother. She bought me Mother's Day, a Mother's Day meal. So if you go look, I said thank you to her on my community tab. Yeah, she fun. Anyway, back to the story. So in Norfolk, in Virginia, that's where the naval base is. Damn, now it's gone. Y'all know it didn't like that right out my brain. It is not Camp Lejeune. What's the Norfolk? What's the naval base in Norfolk? Anyway, the naval base in Norfolk. Outside of there, they've got contractors on their ships. And I want to say, is it Balfour Beatty? Is somebody else? Something else with a B. Anyway, long story short, this woman, she worked for one of the contractors who did ships. Her husband had been military, and then he was a contractor as well. He was Caucasian. Um, she she 86'd him, and as I can remember, either she chopped him up and put him in some Rubbermaid bins and put him in a closet, or she tucked him into a Rubbermaid bin and put him in a closet, and then like put painter's up around the crib. His coworkers came by at least once or twice, and she was able to give them excuses for why he wasn't there. But eventually, they found out. That is just one story from Snap. There are so many military related stories. I'm so not surprised. I'm surprised that I'm not one of them. You dig? This is what I'm saying. So y'all need to explain to me why after being a good person, why not why after not 86ing, the mom who put his hands on me in front of our child. Oh no. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Oh, my battery's dying. See if I can save us. Do, 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 do. Come on, stay with me, YouTube. Fight the power, YouTube. You can do it. Come back to me. I'm begging you, please. I want you to come back to me. Seriously, y'all, now, if I can't get y'all back, then I probably won't come back, which will suck because it also means that this live stream will not get saved. YouTube has a way of doing that, which really freaking bugs me. All right, let's see. We can get you some juice and get you back acting right. Come on, YouTube. Come, come, chameleon. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna give this like 20 more seconds, and then YouTube's probably gonna do its own thing and kick me out. Is my guess. Come on. I'm gonna presume it's a sign from God. That's disappointing. Boo. Well, at least if I cancel it, then